Well, howdy, it's me, Brian G. Great to have you here on the live stream. Gonna dial in just a little bit more light. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Great to have you here on this live stream with TubeBuddy. I'm Brian G. Johnson, and I'm really excited to share with you today 9 steps. Check this out. Hey, there we go. We're going to talk about channel growth specifically for small channels. And actually, what we've got here is we've got a little bit of a presentation, and I'm going to spend some time today. Whoops. We don't want that. There we go. I'm going to kind of flip through these and just kind of share with you these 9 steps that you can use, that anybody can use. Regardless if you're a small channel with maybe, say, 50 subscribers, maybe you're a gaming channel, or maybe you've got a beauty channel, or you do vlogs, whatever the case may be, these 9 steps will help you to move forward and drive tremendous results. So again, welcome to the live stream. My name is Brian G. We're going to have all kinds of fun. We're going to get started officially in about 1 minute. Hey, Paul, nice to see you. Yes, it is 4 o'clock Mountain. So let's do this. If you guys could share this on social media, that would be fantastic. And to the folks at TubeBuddy, Phil, Andrew at Ground Control, thanks for having my back. Great to see lots of really awesome people. Welcome. Come on in the stream, guys. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to talk a little bit about channel growth. And I've spent some time this morning creating something brand new. Guys, what I'm going to share in this live stream, I've never spoken about. It's really interesting. It's some new stuff. Have you guys ever heard of watch bait? You've heard of clickbait, right? Have you ever heard of watch bait? We're going to talk about it. So guys, again, welcome. My name is Brian G. Johnson, and we've got 5 and 4. That makes 9 steps that I'm going to walk you through today that you can use to really identify how you're going to grow. How are you going to grow? Like, let me ask you right now, are you competing on entertainment? Are you competing on information? These are some of the things we're going to talk about. So, let's get this. And let's just start off right now. Again, guys, if you haven't shared this out, shares are very much appreciated. So feel free to hit that button. Leave me a comment below and just say hello, and I'll check in with you guys after the stream is over. I'll be in the comments hanging out with you. So first off, step number 1 is you've really got to have a plan. If you want to grow on YouTube, it's really critical that you understand who you're trying to attract. Who is it that you're going to really create a channel for, and why they should subscribe? The more you really understand who your audience is, who your potential audience is, the better decisions you can make that will help you move forward and ultimately craft a channel that speaks to those people. I want to mention a few other things. I'll be taking your questions after. I'm going to probably spend a good 30 minutes. I'm really going to go through and walk you step by step exactly how to grow a channel. And heck, you know what? In just over a year, I've got 16,000 subscribers and I'm growing all the time. And it's because I leverage these steps, okay? So let me ask you, are you clear on who your target market is? Are you clear on who you're trying to attract to your channel? If so, just let me know in the comments, like, who is your target market? Who are those people, Canada, who are those people that you're trying to attract? That's step 1. Here's what's up. When you understand who it is that you want to attract, you bought my book, thank you very much. My book. We'll talk about this book later. Thank you for the sale. I appreciate it. Here's what's up. When you know who you're trying to attract, what kind of information they want, then you can start making decisions based on their wants and needs. Check this out. Powerful. You want to make it really easy for people to subscribe. And furthermore, you don't want to do anything that's going to create a roadblock. There are things that you might do that can potentially create a roadblock. So step number one is to take time to understand who your channel is for. Let's dive even deeper. Okay, so if you've got a food channel, are you trying to reach everybody that's interested in food? If so, that's a cool channel, that's awesome. But if you've got an Italian cooking channel, like I've actually talked about this on this stream before, on the TubeBuddy stream. If you've got a cooking channel, an Italian cooking channel, then you can speak to those people. Then you're going to be crafting content that they want. And when they discover your channel, and when they land on your channel, they're going to be, holy smokes. This is exactly the kind of information that I'm interested in. I want to subscribe because I'm really passionate, not so much just about, still a little bit blue, but that's what you get with blue lights. Then those people, when they discover your channel, are going to be, actually I like it better here, are going to be really excited about subscribing. And furthermore, the more you deviate from that, then your message starts to get diluted. We're going to talk about how narrow you should go. Should you go broad and cover all kinds of topics? And so on. So really think about this. Yeah, blue with the blue lights, Paul. So the more you understand who your target market is, the more you can craft content that they are interested in. For example, when I got started, I knew I wanted to share the power of video, how to craft a message. I also knew I wanted to create creative videos for myself. So, I really started off and I really made videos for me as much as my audience. And they were creative and people said that they loved the over-the-top humor and whatnot. But today, I really make videos specifically for my audience, and I can see that the change is powerful. More people are subscribing. Furthermore, YouTube is promoting my videos out to more people, and those people that have never heard of me are subscribing because I'm not really creating any roadblocks. We're going to talk more about that. So first is really think about who is it that you're trying to attract, and you want to make it easy for those people to subscribe. Step number 2. Let me ask you guys, have you ever thought, how am I going to win on YouTube? How are you going to win? How are you going to drive more views and gain subscribers? I'd love to know. How are you going to win? What kind of a strategy have you put in place that will allow you to drive the views? And not only that, not only drive the views, but convert those viewers into subscribers. Let me share an idea with you. One of the things to think about is when you're getting started and Whitney says, I need a strategy. Well, this is it, Whitney. These 9 steps, that's 5 and 4, that makes 9. You can use these. So step number 1, we identify the market. Step number 2 is we ask, how am I going to win? How am I going to serve those people interested in that kind of content? Example. One of the things you really have to consider is, how are you competing? How are you competing for the subscribe? For example, the most successful YouTube channels almost always compete on entertainment. Anybody here know Jacksepticeye? High five, bam. Totally borrowed that from him. Once in a while I'll do a high five. Hey, it's Brian, high five. Totally borrowed that from Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye, he competes on entertainment. Top of the morning, bingo. Okay, so let's continue. So Jack can cover a lot of different topics because he's got a very magnetic personality. And that personality translates to entertainment. And people tune in to hang out with Jack. Okay, so let me ask you, how are you competing? Are you competing on entertainment? Or are you competing on information? So on my channel, on the TubeBuddy channel, we share information that helps a very specific group of people, well, folks like you, okay? We create this information, exactly, Mr. Test It, that serves those people that are looking for information. So it's either entertainment or information. And one of the most powerful things you can do is to leverage, if you're doing information, is to also incorporate some entertainment into the mix. You always want to lead, like if you're doing that cooking channel, or if you're doing a gaming channel is a really good example of really mixing it up and offering information and also entertainment. And the most successful gaming channels do both really, really well. So think about, how are you going to compete? We're going to talk more about how you can. I'm going to break some ideas down, and we're going to talk about how to create a really deep relationship with an audience, with your subscriber base. It really begins with understanding this relationship. I want to just wrap up on this going broad or going narrow. The more narrow you go, the more you can really speak to that core group of people, right? If you don't have, let's just call a spade a spade. If you're nervous about getting in front of the camera, like there's a lot of people have said, I'm nervous about speaking in front of the camera. If that's the case, then to do a vlog or an entertainment-based channel is going to be more challenging, because the thing that you're going to leverage is a personality, right? But if you go in the information direction, the more narrow you create a channel, then the more you're speaking to those people, and the more your personality is not needed, because they're there to learn, to understand what's coming out, what's new, what's trending when it comes to this specific bit of information. So think about this as we move forward. Let's talk about number 3. This is super, super powerful. Number 3. So we talked about information. We talked about entertainment. And when we talk about entertainment and this, we have to really talk about the viewer connection and you. Here's what's up. If you want people to subscribe, there has to be a certain amount of a connection between the viewer and those people like watching you. The deeper the connection, okay, the deeper the connection between you and the viewer, then the more they're going to want to hang out with you. The more they're going to want to share your videos. The more they're going to become part of your tribe and really spend time with you. The viewer connection is incredibly powerful. YouTube talks about building community. If you go in your analytics dashboard, you see, I will answer questions a little bit later, guys. I want to let you know, okay? Questions are coming later. I'm going to go through these 9 steps, probably another 20, 30 minutes. So hang in there, not ignoring anyone, okay? Are we cool with that? So really think about this. The viewer connection, here are some things you can do. The deeper the connection becomes, then the more you're going to get the results you're after. Number 1, if you're creating voiceovers, that's fantastic. A voiceover really connects with an audience because people can get to know you. You can tell stories. They can get used to what you have to offer, okay? The second up is if you're in the videos, that's even more powerful, right? Because not only can people hear you, not only, well, they can hear you, They can see you. They can get to know who you are, what you're about, what you have to offer. At the very lowest level of the connection is a video with no voiceover. It's a video with some animated graphics, no picture of you, no video footage. There's really no connection between you and what you made. Okay? The deeper you go into putting yourself in your videos, and you can do this by just doing a voiceover, because how you tell a story, how you present on camera, everybody is put on this earth with the ability to share in a unique and a specific way that will connect with different people. That's what's so awesome. We all have skills and abilities. So when you do both of these things, right, when you're in the camera frame, when you do voiceovers, there's a deeper connection, and that's helpful because as humans, well, humans connect really well with humans. And again, if you think about, if you really think about the most successful YouTube channels, well, they are almost always, those creators are almost always in the frame. You want to create a connection with viewers. A few more tips. One of the things I never do, let me ask you a question. I'm excited about this question. Right now, who is enjoying this live stream with you? If you guys could answer me, I'm excited to bounce this off you. This is kind of cool. How many people are enjoying this live stream with you? 3 people? Is it just you? Is it an audience? Is there anybody else enjoying this live? Just you. My husband and I are watching. 2. ADHD. My wife is listening next to me. Just me. Just my dog. Only me. Just me. So what we had there is a few people are watching with one other person, and a lot of viewers, a lot of you right now are experiencing this alone. It's you with your phone. It's you with your tablet. It's you watching on the computer. That's the Mac Daddy. And really, what that means is it's me and it's you. And this is our experience. So one of the things you can do to facilitate that connection with viewers is don't break it by saying, hey, everybody, hey. It's a cliche on YouTube, right? Now, this is my own particular take. This is how I view being a creator. Okay, I want to connect with individual people like Gord and Quinn in the Clouds and Andrew from TubeBuddy. I want to get to know my community, and I want to connect with you on an individual basis, so I don't come on and say, hey, everybody. Because when I do that, I break the connection. So I look straight in the lens of the camera and I say, hey, how you doing? Are you having a good day? It's me, good to see you, and so on. So think about this as you move forward. Super powerful. Look directly in the lens. Forget like, hey, everybody, how are you doing? Speak to the one person that's in your target market that really represents the kind of person you want to reach. It's super powerful. This is all about how to deliver your message, and check this out. The most successful YouTubers are masters at delivering a message. That was, guys, number 3, viewer connection. What do you think's on number 4? Oh yeah, we're gonna keep talking about the viewer. It's all about you. Right now, you're the viewer. And I'm going to get to your questions, and I'm doing everything I can to create content that you love. That's my goal. And you want to really take care of the viewer needs and wants. It sounds easy, and yet I see so many YouTubers that kind of miss the boat. Have you ever been on a video? Have you ever gone to YouTube and you're really, really excited about a particular video? You see the subject, like how to create a delicious chicken cacciatore. And you go, and then the video, they're not even talking. Spit on the camera. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, that's funny. Is that better? Is that better? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right on. You know, gang, this is live right now. It's happening. It's you, it's me, it's my passion coursing through the lens, through the internet, connecting with you, and sometimes you just gotta roll with it. Shall we continue, or should we joke around some more? I think I should start over with number 4. Guys, viewer connection is so important. It's so important. Here's what's up. A lot of times people create a video. They're like, here's how to tie a tie. And you're like, I really need to learn how to tie a tie. So you go and you find the video and you're like, my date's gonna be here. And then you go to tie the tie and the guy in the video, he's like, oh, it's really hot in here and this and that. And you've got to get to the point. In the beginning of your video, I don't know if I can snap anything on the lens, but you've got to take care of the wants and the needs of the viewer first. Sometimes I see people, have you guys seen the videos where the intro is like 20 seconds long? And it's the first thing you see. And a lot of times it's this. It could be buffering a bit. We'll just hang in there the best we can. And the screen is going like this. So, if you don't get to the point, and if you don't deliver on what the viewer wants and needs, they come first, then you won't get a subscriber, okay? However, if you look at a subject like how to tie a tie, and as soon as you come in the frame, so I'd be like this. Hey, it's me, Brian G. We're tying ties today. We got all kinds of ties and knots. It's going to be exciting. Coming up. And that's it. Straight to the point. And ultimately, when you publish a video, you're creating a promise to a viewer. You've got a video title and you've got a video thumbnail. And those two things together, well, first off, they allow you to go, yeah, bam. And then they also create a promise of what to expect. And what I've learned in the last 15 months is viewers want to feel like they're making progress. And if you don't get to it fast, they're gone. So honor the wants and needs of the viewer first. Let's go even deeper. Remember when I mentioned when I got started? I added so much humor that it blocked my message. So people were showing up and they wanted to learn about YouTube and SEO and tags and all these things. But my humor was so over the top that was a barrier. The viewer wanted me to share how to get results with SEO or keywords or tags. And yet at the same time, my humor was too much and got in the way. So this is another example, really, of the viewers' wants and needs. You've got to take care of those folks. There's one word that comes to mind when we talk about the viewer needs, and it's congruency. Hey, Dax, good to see you, and good to see lots of cool people in the stream. It's a pleasure to have you. You see, it's about the wants and needs of the viewer, and if you're not congruent with their needs, they'll probably leave, right? So you've got to take care of them first. Now, you still can gain subscribers. You can still create calls to action. You can do all these things. But if you don't take care of their needs, they're not going to take care of yours. So honor their needs and wants. And guys, we're going to get to questions in just a little bit. It's great to have you. Who else is here? I saw Gord drop in. Nice to see you, Gord. And Andrew, thanks for letting me know about, the lens. And wow, crazy. Okay. I love this one. I like step 5. Hey, Longwell Art, you know why I like step 5? Because it's about me. Actually, it's not about me at all. It's not about me. Again, it's about the viewers. But check this out. We're going to take it. Lovely kid from Japan. Good to see you. So many cool people. The more you can craft, guys, check this out. Seriously, I haven't heard people talk about this. This is like how to do clickbait, how to get clickbait results in an ethical way, and then have people love you. When you publish a video, you want those individual viewers to have this like, holy smokes, this video, it's all about me. I really care about this subject, or I care about this personality, and this video is about me. How do you do it? I'm going to show you how I do it. Man, this is some exciting stuff. I get pumped. I get pretty excited is what happens. Okay. Here's a good example. Okay. Here's a good example of a thumbnail. No views for you. Like when you see that kind of a thumbnail, it's like, holy smokes, no views for me. Or another one of my, where is my, I don't see it. I had another, I published a video a few days ago and it said, your videos suck. That was the thumbnail. Your videos suck. And really, when an individual viewer sees that, it communicates directly to them on a deep personal level. Okay? It connects with them on a, like, holy smokes, my videos suck. Now, my video was about trolls and haters and people that come into live streams and leave the nasty comments. Okay? Thank you so much for the super chat, Heather. Thank you, I appreciate that. And so does TubeBuddy. The viewer's like, holy smokes, no views to me. My videos suck. And now my video was about trolls and haters. And they'll say things like, your video sucks. Now, I didn't tell people their video sucked. My goal was to create an initial reaction, almost an emotional connection to my video. Like, oh, holy smokes, my video sucks. And then when you started watching the video, I was like, the people that inspire me are those people that are courageous, that have the audacity and the tenacity to keep moving forward. And my whole video was about don't let the trolls get you down. Don't let those negative, mean people pull you down. So the more you can craft content that speak directly to individuals in your community, like when you can create, let's say you're a gamer. Someone said COD, C-O-D, Call of Duty. Okay, the new game is going to be World War II. And bro, let me tell you, like I will be in the bushes. You won't even know what happens. And bam, you're going to get owned by a 51-year-old. So I just look out. You could create a video about these new rules or the new customization system that affects you and me. And it's like the more you make it about those people, the more powerful it becomes because we all care about us. So the more you can think about how to craft content to speak to people on an emotional level. You know, clickbait is hated, right? But my view is like, if I can create a click, if you click on my video and you don't walk away disappointed, if you get value from watching my video, and if I use something that was a little emotionally charged, and again, you walk away feeling positive, if you left me a thumbs up, that's a win. I haven't played Call of Duty yet. I'm on PlayerUnknown's Battlefield. On PlayerUnknown's Battlefield, I'm Dirty Harry Potter. I got magic, I got a Magnum 44, so look out. Okay, does that make sense, guys? And I got a little bit longer. How long have you been making videos? Only 10 years. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. Yeah, Dirty Harry Potter. A little bit longer, maybe another 10 or 15, and then I can't wait to spend time with you guys. Oh, you know what? I can tell you about this. I launched a book, and we're selling all kinds of books. Amazing. Okay, let's keep rolling here, guys. Your community. Your community. You hear this again. This is from YouTube. Check this out. YouTube published a video about building your community, and they went through 6 steps that you can use to build your community. I'm going to share just a few ideas. Number 1, your creation story. Okay, how many of you guys have heard the story that Apple started in a garage? That's their creation story. Okay, you can tell your story. You can tell, what you're passionate about, what you're excited about, how, what your struggles are. Creation story is powerful, and it lets people connect with you. Earlier, I think it was step 4, we talked about the connection. Here are a few more things. Rituals. One of the things I do in my videos, sometimes at the end, I'll go poof, pixie dust. Nobody else does that. It's unique to me. It's a ritual. At the end of my videos, most often, almost always, you at least get a poof. Sometimes you get pixie dust, and that's unique to me. Okay, Jacksepticeye, top of the morning to ya. And PewDiePie, I don't know what PewDiePie does, but he's so unique to himself. When you do these things, you build your community. Hey, buddy, it's nice to see you. And bodies after babies, nice to see you. We've got a lot of pretty brofist. Thank you, Andrew. It's always good to have ground control. Houston, we got a problem. Not too bad today, except for the lens thing, but So tell your story. Think about what you can add to your videos, like PewDiePie's Brofist, or Jacksepticeye's top of the morning, or mine, poof, pixie dust. Which I don't know how it happened. It just, one day it came out. Okay. These next ones are great. Always be learning. Number 7. Oh yeah, and Poodle Wranglers. Always be learning. I'm always trying to improve my editing, my delivery on camera. I'm always trying to improve the audio. I'm always trying to improve the backdrop. I'm trying to practice the art of being a YouTuber. And here's what's up. The more you dial in your videos, the better your editing, the better your presence on camera, the better you're able to deliver your message, the more you're going to be able to get some results that you're after. So think about that as you move forward. And you can always have 1 or 2 things. One of the things you can do is like, what are you trying to do right now to improve your videos? Okay, so like literally 2 months ago, I was working on a new backdrop. I bought a new camera. And it doesn't have to always be buying new gear. Like you can improve the audio by simply getting the mic closer to your mouth. You can improve your videos by how you deliver your message. Number 7, always be learning and focus on the tech. Ask yourself, what's the weak link in my YouTube when it comes to the tech? Do you have poor lighting? Well, then do what you can. Buy some lights. You don't have any money? Find the best window or film outside. Always be learning, focus on the tech, and so on. Step number 8 is the same thing. Always be learning And this time, think about like, what am I trying to really understand better? How can I grow my channel? When it comes to the YouTube platform, what could I have a better understanding of that would help me grow? How about your SEO, your keyword research, your ability to identify not just a keyword, but the best keyword for your channel based on where your channel is at, okay? When you do this, you're always going to be improving, and I promise, I guarantee that you're going to get results. Seriously, it's very, very powerful. And number 9, this is the last one. Is to always have goals in mind, to always be striving to achieve a certain subscriber number, to have a goal of publishing a certain amount of videos per week, to have a goal of driving so many views in a month. Me personally, what I like to do is set a goal that's challenging, but also attainable. Maybe. This type of a goal, a challenging goal, but one that's also attainable, is super powerful. Because even if you fall short just a little bit, you still do really well. I'm a testament to that. This stuff overwhelms the heck out of me. Does anybody even know what this is? I built this. There's a bar and a tripod, and this doohickey connects to the phone for a monitor, and then there's so many buttons in here. It's overwhelming. But a year ago, I simply said, I want to get great at YouTube. I want to create and share my message. I want to help people move forward. I want to share my experience of what I've learned about YouTube, so I'm going to continue to practice. And the more you do that, the easier things get. The higher your game becomes, and so on. Goals are super powerful. And those are 9 steps that if you implement those, if you put those into practice, you're going to see some great results. Focus is powerful. That's the other thing I'll mention. If you're trying to grow Instagram and YouTube and you were trying to launch a blog and you want to do a podcast and you don't have any results, then maybe pick one. I know some amazing digital marketers that do all that. They've got a podcast and they've got videos and they live stream and they have a blog and they've got books, they publish books. But I also know a lot of people that do all that and they don't have many results at all. One of the things I've done throughout the years, and again, just my experience, no more an expert than you are, I've just been at this a while, is by focusing on a thing, over time I improve and then I gain the results I'm after. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for bearing with me. I know you guys are excited for, the shout outs and hearing your name and all those amazing things that happen on YouTube. It's amazing. I would love to take your questions. And again, it's just really, it's a lot of fun for me to hang out with you guys. I want to mention one thing. Can you believe that this book right now is on Amazon? It launched today. And what's even more exciting is this morning, it was like number 27 in video production, and now it's number 1 in 2 or 3 categories. It's crushing it. It's doing really well. And you can buy Tube Ritual right now. There's actually a link in the description, and Andrew just popped a link in the chat. If you liked the thoughts behind what I shared in this live stream, well, let me just tell. Well, first off, there's a picture of Nick Nimmin. It's gotta be awesome. Hello. So, Tube Ritual description. If you're interested in that, check it out. So it's been a pretty fun day today. Yes, I like the wide lens too. My friend, who said that? That was Beanie Draws. Was that right, Beanie? I like your name. Yeah, this is actually just from my iPhone. It's an older iPhone too. It's not the newest one, and it looks pretty good. And it's really just goes to show you what you can do with the right gear. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nick is amazing. We actually came up together. It's been so cool to hang out. He did a video for my book, and I support him, and Nick is a good guy. How did I get to know Nick Nimmin? You know, this is really a great question. If you guys want to know about collaborations and how to collaborate, then check this out. The question is, how did I get to know Nick Nimmin? One of the things I've always done is like reach out to people that I'd like to spend time with. Reach out with people that I admire and I like seeing their work. And I was like, hey, Nick, I love what you're doing. You're really rocking it with your channel. Congratulations. And that was it. I didn't ask for a collaboration. I didn't ask for anything. It was like an olive branch, and it was like, hey, you know, you're doing awesome. And he was like, hey, thanks, man. And we actually started hanging out. We chatted a bit. I told him about my group. I've got a YouTube marketing group on Facebook, and we generally we were buddies. I didn't want anything from him. And then he's like, you know, we should do a collaboration. And one of the things that I've done for years now is just, you know, you get to know people first. If you want to collaborate with people, this is exactly how you do it. Make a list of 10 YouTubers you want to collaborate with. And if you do this, I guarantee you're going to collaborate with 2 or 4 YouTubers, and you're going to get your wish. But it's not what most people do, and it's why most people fail. So what you do is you make the list of the 10 YouTubers you want to collab with. Now, here's what's up. If they've got 50,000 subscribers and you've got 50, it probably won't work out unless you're so darn awesome, unless your videos are so amazing, and then you probably don't need to ask anyway. But you just basically, when those 10 YouTubers publish, you comment, you engage, you send them messages, hey, I love what you're doing, thanks for sharing, and so on. And then over time, when you do this, there will be a few people that you're gonna gel with. You know what? It might not be all 10, and that's okay, because that's not how the world works. But as people get to know you, they'll be like, you know, that sounds awesome. And Nick, so I reached out to Nick. Hey, Nick, I love what you're doing. And then Nick said to me, hey, if you ever want to do a collaboration, I think that would be fun, and I love your style. And that's how we really hooked up. And we do a lot of stuff together, so really, really fun. Well, this is a great question. Backsnis. What? That's a tricky name, dude. Here's a tip too. You kind of asked for some tips. Create a channel name that's easy for people. You don't want to create those barriers. Remember I was talking about barriers? Simple is powerful. You want people to be able to say, you should check out this channel. And then if they're going backs, yeah, I know, you're probably like, I don't know. I'm not, you know, in English, I'm not a real intellectual. I mean, I'm an author, but I think, you know, do you know where I'm going, kind of? Anyway. How do you get the most views to a video in the first 24 hours? Check this out. Very powerful. The first thing you do, okay, is I actually just did a video on this. It's all about view velocity. Have you guys heard view velocity? The algorithm is really taking a look at how many views you're driving in the first 24 hours. One video, 24 hours, and they want to see. Now, a lot of people talk about the algorithm like when the algorithm sees a lot of views, then they're going to promote it. I don't think so, no. But I do think it signals the algorithm. I think it's a good indicator that the algorithm has an understanding that a large group of people are very interested in that topic. Okay, so and then from there, the algorithm is going to look at the audience retention. And if you have high view velocity with high audience retention, that's when your videos explode. So how do you create that surge? Well, there are some strategies, and this is like not just any videos. This is my strategy. You begin, number one, by really thinking about, Okay, my target market. Remember step one? It always goes back to step one, the target market. What are they super interested in? What is trending in this niche? What are those people excited about? Right now it's Call of Duty for gamers, World War II, it's a big deal. So it's a lot easier to drive a lot of views on a topical subject, because those people are super passionate about that subject. So tip number one is to focus on what's topical. Topical defined means of interest. People are interested in. That makes it easier. Number two is when you make that thumbnail, remember in the 9 steps I was talking about, try to trigger an emotion? And I mentioned creating the thumbnail that was, your video sucks. So what happens? I'm covering a topical subject that's got all kinds of buzz and interest, and then I create a thumbnail that's borderline clickbait, but people walk away excited and happy. They see my thumbnail and they have an emotional response. If I was a gamer creating videos for Call of Duty, or if I was doing chicken cooking recipes, I would create a thumbnail that triggers emotion with people, and that's gonna drive more clicks. YouTube has publicly said that great thumbnails increase the views to a video. So these are the strategies when combined can help you drive more views. Now, it's, as I mentioned, it's not enough. You've got to have the audience retention. So one of the things to think about is as you're moving forward, study your audience retention to every video you publish and try to do better. People ask me, what's a good audience retention? It's different niche to niche. It's different based on the subjects. Look at where you are at and try to improve. Because quite honestly, it doesn't matter what you need to hit. It matters where you're at and your ability to improve your audience retention. And when you do that, again, a lot of views in the first 24 hours, that's view velocity, and you're able to create a high audience retention, your videos will be promoted. It just is how it goes. It's how it works. That's what I love about YouTube. It's a machine, and it's a program. It's an algorithm. And if you understand what the machine wants, you can give it to it and you will win. Next question. I hope you found that helpful, my friend. I'm a little blue because of those lights. Yes, the Andy Show. Should we change the hi, everybody? I understand it's a kids show and whatnot, but still, kids kids are human, and kids have a connection to Andy. It's the Andy Show, and you want the connection between Andy and the viewers to grow, so I would absolutely do that. I tried to, Baxneus. How's that? And your channel name's tricky to say. If you want people to say it, make it easy on them, like I mentioned. Okay, next question. Hey guys, by the way, my name is Brian G. There is a channel link there's a channel link to my channel, Brian G. Johnson. If you're liking these tips, would love to have you as a subscriber. I hope you found this live stream / video on the TubeBuddy channel to be of help. So, description, Brian G. Johnson channel. Next question. Can you make a clickbait video to get subs? Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, can I make a clickbait video? No, I can't. Because I just like what it stands for, no. Can I create a video that will help you leverage the power of clickbait, but do it in an ethical manner that will help you improve your result? Absolutely. In fact, I've got it in my catalog of video ideas. So sometime in the future, I'll be creating that. What kind of videos do I recommend? Like, I think you're asking what kind of videos you should make. My friend, if you're asking what kind of videos you should make videos that you're passionate about. You should make videos based on a subject that you can talk about for a long time. You should make videos on the kind of things that you're excited about. Okay, if you make those, they're going to be more likely to do well because your passion is going to come through the camera lens. And as you make more and more videos, you're going to get more confident and more comfortable. Lovely Kid Japan, Brian, how do you make background of your thumbnails? Actually, Lovely Kid Japan, I have a video on YouTube, and what I use is actually my iPad. Okay, so check this out. All my videos are made on this device, okay, and I use a few programs. One of them, it's fairly inexpensive. It's Pixel Matter. It's like $5 or $10. And what I do is first I have some nice photos taken. You can have a friend take some nice photos. You can go to a photo studio. You can go an iPhone. I've taken great pictures with an iPhone, especially if you do it like against a wall so you can remove the background. And then I add my own reds and my own colors. And one of the things I do with my thumbnails, and someone was asking about a clickbait. One of the things you've got to do is create a powerful thumbnail. A few tips: contrasting colors, and less is more. You know, when we design a thumbnail, we're designing and we're looking on this big screen. We see all this space and we're thinking it looks so pretty, but in reality, when people see it, well, it's the size of a thumbnail. So the less stuff you add to it, the clearer and easier it is for people to understand. So think about that as you move forward. And when you're making those thumbnails, less is more. I never go over usually 4 words on a thumbnail. A lot of times I'll just do 2 or maybe 3 words. And I want people to know right away what the video is about, and I want there to be a natural connection between the title and the thumbnail. Again, I make my thumbnails on an app called Pixel Matter. Sparkling water, delicious. More questions. I'm going to keep going because you guys are cool. And we're having fun. Just you and me hanging out. How do you know what keywords to use before publishing a video to help with SEO? So the first thing I do, let me run a powerful question, because if you choose the wrong keywords, it's going to be harder to gain the views. The first thing I do is I really ask myself, what is the core message about this video? Is it about how to create a thumbnail? Then I'm going to think of like 2 words that are core to the video, like make thumbnail or create thumbnail. Then from there, I'm going to say, okay, the keywords in my title, I'm going to create a keyword-driven title. I'm going to focus on a keyword phrase from YouTube. So then I'm going to go there and I'm literally going to jump on YouTube and I'm going to type in create thumbnail and I'm going to see what YouTube suggests. How to make a YouTube thumbnail. How to make a YouTube thumbnail on an iPhone. How to make a YouTube thumbnail 2017. And the next thing I do is I look at the top 10 video results. This is powerful. Stay with me. If you want more views, this is something that's easy to do and you'll get 30% more views. Scout's honor. And I think I was a Boy Scout for a minute, so I guess that means something. You want to not only select a keyword phrase, but you want to be aware of what videos are ranking in the top 10 of the YouTube search results for your target keyword phrase. Like how to get more views on YouTube or increase YouTube views. And this is a great example. How to get more views on YouTube. Bubbles from that Perrier. That has hundreds of millions of results. Very competitive. Very hard to compete when I was a new channel. And I did it anyway because I'm trying to figure it out. just like all of us. So I'm like, I just launched a channel. Oh my God. You know how you feel, right? Well, it's pretty exciting, really. So I did that and I didn't drive many views. It was too competitive. The other 10 videos that were ranking for that phrase had more subscribers. It meant more watch time. It was harder. But then I got smart and I was like, okay, this keyword phrase has 200 million video results. 200 million video results. This keyword phrase, increase YouTube views, has 8 million. Would you rather compete with 200 million or 8 million? I mean, clearly, doesn't take Stevie Wonder to see that you should probably target the one with 8 million video results. Less competitive. So start out, because you're not going to be able to hang with the other video at 200 million results. It's just not possible. Here's the thing too, like YouTube honors channels that have authority, channels that have demonstrated they have an audience. An audience, statistically speaking, watches longer. So if you say, oh, I'm just going to target both and I'm going to put both keywords in, then you're diluting the relevancy of your keyword phrase. Here's another tip. Do this when you're starting out, or if you can't get off the ground, if nothing's working, then do this and I guarantee you'll see results. I guarantee. You find one keyword phrase and you put that in the title and that's it. That's it. Because the algorithm is really broken down in 3 primary things. If you just focus on these 3 things, you'll win. It's relevancy, it's audience retention, and it's minutes watched. That's why big channels are just dominate everything. They rank on minutes watched. They publish a video, they drive 50,000 views in a few weeks. The video has a tremendous amount of accumulated minutes watched and they win. However, as a new YouTuber, and this is how I won, this is how I got to 16,000 subscribers in a year, in a couple months. If you focus on relevancy, it means closely connected. So if you choose a keyword phrase and you put only that keyword phrase in your video title, then there's a connection between the keyword phrase and your video title, and YouTube will give you a little bit of love and you'll rank higher because of relevancy. And if you also, like I mentioned, study and try to improve your audience retention, that's the other metric. And that's what I have to say about that. Okay, gang, and I'm taking your questions and I'm trying to answer as many as I can, but there's 67 of you and there's only one of me. I mean, Cowboy over there, he's no help at all. Bro, that helped me a lot. Name my title so bad. Yeah, don't do that. I actually made a call to appear today and I said, what are you doing? Why do you have the name of your channel in your title? Nobody knows the name of your channel. Your channel it's teeny tiny. Your title, very small. They're not searching for your title. Stop that. Yes, go to my channel. Let me say it again. Can you give me an example? Find an exact keyword phrase. Like how to increase views. That's the keyword phrase. You go to Google, you go to YouTube, you see it. Oh, there it is. How to increase YouTube views. You put that exactly in your video title and that's it. Okay? If you want to learn more, if you go to my channel, there are some super secret videos. If you want an example, I want to show you this. Oh, I'm offline because I didn't want anything. Excuse me 1 minute. I want you guys to see a few videos that are super powerful for the tags, Cookie Dan, and for the titles, all the meta stuff. Okay, here we come. And I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. What about all the tags you put up before publishing? Does that matter? Yes! Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna get me really fired up. You can absolutely drive more views to the videos you publish when you understand. Remember I mentioned those 3 things? Everything is those 3 things. It's relevancy, it's accumulated watch time, and it's retention. Relevancy wins again. So if you choose your tags very specifically based on what your video title is about, you'll absolutely drive more views. I want to show you, I'm not offline anymore. Guys, check out this playlist on my channel, okay? All this stuff you're asking, you see that? It says YouTube success. This is step 1, keyword research. This is step 2. Someone asked for the example, watch that video. It tells you. That's tags, YouTube tags. And let me show you this. I mean, proof's in the pudding, right? If I were to do that, YouTube tags. Hey, look. I'm number 2, me and Daryl. 350,000 subscribers, 16,000. 350,000, 16. If you implement those strategies, you're going to drive more views to the videos you publish. And that's worthy of a poof, pixie dust. Hey, John, don't think I didn't see you creeping in here. Coming all creeping in here. Okay. How does it hurt you to change your video title? I don't like to change my video title. I try not to. Sometimes I come up with a better idea and I'll make a change. Here are a few things I like to think about. If I just published it and my video has, say, 50 views, which I'll get 50 views in 10 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, I might change it because I know I'm going to drive 1,000 in the next 24 hours. So if you catch it right away, no problem. If you're on day 3 of a video, leave it alone for maybe 3 weeks. And then go back and instead of using the word change your video title, think of tweak or slightly modify. Instead of targeting how to get more views, maybe I would change it to increase views. Okay? So modifying means to make a slight adjustment rather than change it completely and so on. But you want to get in the habit of just, understanding the SEO and understanding how, oh, by the way, I just feel like this is an amazing time to mention this book. If you guys want to learn all this stuff, seriously, here's the thing. I started a brand new channel with 0, and I went into a very competitive market. How to do YouTube. Why is it competitive? Because Casey Neistat makes videos on my subject, how to get subscribers. Every successful channel in the world at some time talks about success on YouTube, and that's my competition. And I started with nothing. 16,000 subs in about 15 months. Available on Amazon, link in the description. Okay, more questions, because why not? Does your book cover what to do promo videos with a new channel? Does your book cover what do to promo your videos with a new channel? I'm not bodies after babies. I'm not quite there. I think you're asking how can I promote something with my channel? Here's what I do. It's super powerful. In fact, if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see people sharing and promoting my book. And what I do more than promote my book is I just share my journey. So let's say if you want to write a book, or if you want to create a course, or if you're going to, maybe you've got pottery. If you tell people I'm doing this new thing and I'm making this cool, or you're an artist, you've got a painting you're going to create. If you start telling the story of what you're doing and you update people all the time and you let them know you want to create something amazing, then over time, people are going to be interested in how it turns out. So what I did when I started writing this book is first I had the audacity to say I was going to get 10,000 subscribers in a year. Okay, and then I just shared my journey. Like, hey, I'm I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not the greatest, and I'll be honest. If you look at my early videos, they sucked. The audio sucked. The video sucked. The white background, I don't have it anymore, but it was pink because I didn't know how to do the DSLR settings, but I kept moving forward and I kept talking about it. And I wasn't an expert, I was just a dude sharing his experience. And when you share your experience, then people become interested and it becomes reality TV. And then what you can do, I just did it. Oh, it's the book now. So before this was a book, it was an idea. And I said, I'm going to launch a channel, I'm going to write a book, and that's how you can promote your stuff. Tell a story. Okay, more questions. Sheenboo, how do you get people to watch what you're passionate about? Well, the first thing you have to really think about is really trying to communicate directly with those people. Make the videos that you want to make, and then create a channel that speaks to those people. Make it so your channel art speaks to those people. I don't know what you're passionate about. Really it's homeschooling, maybe it's art, maybe it's crafting, maybe it's getting an education from online. But when you really try to create a channel based on a particular thing, then you're gonna find those people. And here's the other thing, right? Like, let's just call a spade a spade. I mentioned that if you cover a topical subject, you're gonna get views. And you just said, hey, my most popular, okay, makeup and fashion, natural hair, that's just how it is. Okay, so if you're doing beauty videos, let me ask you this. What are you passionate about? Drop that in the comments and we'll keep having this conversation. But do both. Like, if you're covering new products, that's a strategy to get people on board with you. And as you continue carrying on, as you continue to make more videos, there will be a percentage of viewers that get to know, like, and trust you. And that's my other book, Trust Funnel. Like, when you create a presence, people will get to know you over time, right? So by doing both, I think you're going to win. But sometimes it just takes time and so on. I'm wondering if you... So what are you passionate about, my friend? And guys, we'll keep going here for another 10 or 15 minutes. And then I'm going to be respectful of... Andrew here. And Andrew, thank you so much for managing the helm. And I think this live stream went off better. Okay, my largest views come from new products. So awesome. So again, what are you passionate about? That's what, okay, helping people look great on a budget. So here's what I would do. To me, that is a niche. That is a niche. And if you really want to, hey, K-pop mom, good to see you. If you want to grow that, then go all in, 100%. Create a channel that speaks to that. Like, your channel art should be beautiful on a budget. Just short, to the point, beautiful on a budget. Something to that nature. And then just challenge yourself. I don't know if you were here for my 9 steps. Step number 9, and I spit again, but it didn't hit the lens. That's good. Step number 9 was to create a goal. So my challenge for you is to create a goal based on what you want to publish and just say, hey, it's going to be hard. This is not new products. This is not this stuff, but this is what I'm passionate about and I want to do it, right? Then move forward. But here's the thing. This is the hard part. As a YouTuber, you have to decide, what do you want more? Do you want the views? Because the views come when you give people what they want and you already know how to do it. You know how to cover products and get views. Or do you want to talk about what you're passionate about? You've got to decide. A lot of YouTubers think, oh, I make videos that I want to, that for my audience. But they really make videos they want to make. And when you make videos you want to make in a less popular subject matter, it's going to be a little bit slower. But if you know that, you can be realistic. You can be like, hey, I want to do this. I'm going to do the thing. And then hope that helps. That's how I roll though, right? Creating those goals and so on. Okay, 2 more questions. I just want to say that it says right here, buy book, feed a poodle. Yeah, buy this book. And then if you look here, clear, and it says I'm the poodle. So Tube Ritual. It's on sale on Amazon for the next couple days, and then the price increases to $19.95. Thank you for allowing me to pitch. I appreciate it. Link in the description, Amazon.com. I'm not on Instagram. I'm all in on YouTube. I am on Instagram, but I'm never there. I really focus on YouTube. Hey, K-Pop Mom, thank you for the purchase. Holy smokes, everybody. #1 best-selling author in both of my books. And hang on. This is so cool. Now, that book is self-published. This one is with my publisher. Check it out. I'm big in Japan, too. Because clearly, I don't know what I can't read a word of it, but can you post your YouTube channel? Yes, my YouTube channel, Lovely Eden, is in the description below. Oh, shoot. Oh, Andrew, I don't think I put the book in there, or my, dang nabbit all. Hey, Andrew, ground control. Houston, we have a problem. Things happen. You got to roll with it. Andrew, can you please put my channel link in the description, as well as the Tube Ritual? I sent you the link for the TubeBuddy link. Hopefully, Andrew, ground control, hello. I feel all alone right now. So if you search for Brian G. Johnson on YouTube, you'll find my channel. Thank you so much for asking. I very much appreciate that. Let's do a few more questions. Am I sponsored on YouTube? Yes, I've done a few sponsored gigs. Okay, questions. 2 more, and that's it. How do I get subs and views when no one knows about my channel and stuff? Bro Hash, here's how. You go to my channel and you study those 5 videos in my YouTube success playlist. 5 videos will walk you through what to do step by step. Focus on those, watch those. Keyword research, understanding the video titles, understanding the power of YouTube tags. If you follow these, exactly, you're going to see results. And furthermore, I want to share something with everybody here. I've got a question for you. My question is, how long have you been focused on growing your current channel? I would really love to know. How long have you been focused on growing your current channel? Leave me a comment. Let's just see these comments light up. I want to know, how long have you been growing your channel? 1 month. Okay, 1 month. 1.5 years. Started 19 days ago. 14 months, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months ago. 6 months, 6 months, 9 months. 1 month, 3 months, 9 months. Check this out. I've got amazing news for you. Right now, you're publishing videos that, statistically speaking, have a good chance of blowing up in the coming months. There are videos that you've published that very well may blow up in 3 months. I've got a bunch of videos that I published last year. Let me give you an example. One particular video, check this out. Hang on, I'm almost there. Just, for goodness sakes. Apple branding. Apple branding. So check this out, guys. Okay, if you search for Apple branding, I'm #1. That video I published about a year ago, and that video drove about 5 views a day. 5 views a day for about 5 or 6 months. And then all of a sudden, it went from 5 or 10 views a day to 200 views a day. It ranks #1 in YouTube search for Apple branding, Nike branding, all these different things. And furthermore, it shows up in suggested videos. So a lot of you have just been working on your channel for months. Everybody here has published videos in the last month or two. Those videos might blow up in the coming months because remember I mentioned those 3 things we want to focus on? Do you remember what they are? I do. Accumulated watch time, audience retention. That's how long somebody watches your video. And the last one is relevancy. So if you focus on those 3 things, the videos you publish, some of them over time will rank. And the algorithm is very slow. It rewards videos very slowly. It's a smart algorithm. And when it sees videos that people generally like, it rewards those videos. So hang in there if you're just brand new. You might be surprised at what happens to the videos you published a while ago. Hey, Maria, 5 months, 358 subs. You know, I totally understand what you're saying. And here's the truth, right? Like, I just feel it's important for me to be honest with you. And I feel that way too. I came up with Nick Nimmin, right? He's got more than 2 times the subs that I do. Does that mean my channel is not worthy? Does that mean my information isn't working or my information isn't worthy? I don't think so. I love what I do, but when I start comparing myself to other people, it's really a struggle. So, carry on. And the thing that I'll say is the most important thing is not the camera, it's not the editing, it's not these things, it's how you deliver your message. And if you look at my channel, I continue to make a lot of changes because my message needed some dialing in. And I continue to course forward. I continue to move forward and stake my claim. And as I do that, I continue to grow. And things are getting better and better because I'm honest and objective with my channel. And furthermore, I'm willing to make changes to achieve the goals and dreams that I have. So here's what's up. If you're not satisfied with where you're at, I hear you. I've been there and it sucks. But you know what? You have an opportunity to look at how you can improve. And for me, the juice is in the journey. I love figuring this stuff out. I love publishing videos. I love connecting with you. So for me, it's not just the subs that I want. Sure, I've got a goal, but I am enjoying the journey the best I can. It's not always perfect. Some days I'm a little bit more jealous, but the more I think this way, the easier it becomes. And the more I'm okay with this is who I am. I'm doing the best I can. And I'm getting, people, I sold a bunch of books. I've got subscribers. I'm driving nearly 100,000 views a month. Clearly something is working. So carry on and you will win. Okay, last question. I'm getting 100 views per live stream and 20 per video, but I have 11 subs. What is life? Well, so what I would say is I think you really need, you need to really dial in a call to action a few times. And I mentioned in this live stream, I don't know how much you saw, but I mentioned really honoring what the viewers want. And that's true. You want to honor what people want. You want to address their needs and wants. But at a certain point, you ask people to subscribe. And, by the way, If you've been watching this live stream and you're enjoying the content, I'd love if you would subscribe to me. That's a call to action. I mentioned my book, and that's something, you know, we've got to do. You've got to be able to drive views and convert the views into subscribers. So if you're driving views now, congratulations. That's part of the success formula. And now you can work to improve the conversion of the viewer to subscriber. And, you know, the more I've done it, mine's pretty quick now. It's like, hey, it's me, Brian G. If you want to not only upload, but amplify your videos, consider subscribing, hit the bell notification, and you won't miss a thing. That's unique to me. It has my own brand, and I know it like that. So practice that, and you will be able to convert more viewers into subscribers. I don't have an audio book. I probably won't. We'll do a Kindle version. There will be a Kindle version of this book in the coming weeks, maybe a month and a half. And again, this is on Amazon right now. You're able to purchase this. Thank you so much for stopping by to this live stream. Andrew, if you're still around, thank you for hanging out with me, my friend. And it's been such a pleasure hanging out with you guys. If you haven't hit this like button and you enjoyed this, let me know. Hit the like button right now, and I'll just start saying goodbye. Thank you again, Brian G. Johnson. On behalf of TubeBuddy, Phil, Andrew, the whole TubeBuddy team, my name is Brian G. I'll see you next time, and poof, pixie dust.